Hello everyone.
Hello guys, welcome to Pitching in Line. In this video, we are going to talk about post-match analysis of Eliminator of IPL 2020 that was played between Royal Challengers Bangalore and Sunrisers Hyderabad. And sadly so, uh, the ESR Cup Nande batch has been eliminated. RCB lost the match. And it was quite a tight match. What do you make of that?
Yes, actually, to say the least, there wasn't enough total on the board. Okay, you're playing a high pressure game. I mean, still you have made a match out of it. That's fine. But still, you need to have a considerable total on the board to play with. But still, the total which they had and the way they played with it, it kind of deserves some kind of credit to RCB and their bowlers. They made their best. They made efforts to restrict Sunrisers Hyderabad. They picked up wickets, but again, when you have Williamson in the middle, then there is no chaos.
Yeah, so again, Sarich won the toss and they chose to bowl first because it was because we have seen a trend in last few matches where dew has been a very huge factor, and we have seen in this match there was no dew,
Hmm.
and RCB were actually bowling with two leg spinners and
Hmm.
two finger spinners.
Finger
They
spinners,
had
yeah.
four spinners and there was no dew.
Hmm.
And so, what do you make of these conditions? Like how will this affect the next match, because next match is also being played in the same venue.
See, actually, see, this toss, as a captain at this point of time, every captain must just only hope that I will lose the toss, no problem, because if he is coming into the middle and he is the one who have to take the decision. I don't know, sometimes the captains read the pitch wrong, the conditions doesn't favor as they imagine. I don't know, maybe RCB read the conditions right. They played two spinners, they were fearing this dew. But again, you never know. Last match in Abu Dhabi, you had seen plenty of dew there, and yeah. But as a captain, I will hope that I won't win the toss. That's the thing. That's the least I can hope
Okay,
for.
so coming to the match, both RCB and SRH had few changes. SRH had forced a change with Vridhiman Zaha getting injury, which
Hmm.
was a big blow
Hmm.
because we have seen him how vital cog he was for SRH, and he played like 3-4 continuously, very match turning knocks. And so him not being in the 11 was a big blow for SRH. And as far as RCB is concerned, they made four changes,
Yeah.
and it wasn't. I think only Chris Morris was the only forced
Correct. Force change.
change, but
Yeah.
remaining everything was they changed it.
Hmm.
And what is at stake? Usually, if you make those many changes,
Hmm. Hmm.
that means RCB team is not so confident.
Hmm.
If you're making those many changes in the
Yeah.
playoffs,
Yeah.
because you have lost four matches in a row, you didn't make those many changes in those four matches.
Hmm.
You're
Hmm. Hmm.
coming into the playoffs
Hmm.
and you're suddenly making four changes. And Zampa, I mean, credit to him, he bowled very well, though it's his first match.
Hmm.
Moin Ali, see, we have seen traditionally batsmen, right? They are suffering when they suddenly when you're asking them to come and do well. We have seen it with even Srivatsa Goswami, who was playing his first match, was
Hmm.
out for duck. Moin Ali was out for duck. So, can you give a little bit more brief into that mindset of RCB for going for four changes into this important match?
I think they really pressed the panic button. I mean, see, I mean, the changes, you can justify those changes. It's not clicking, combinations were not sitting right. But again, you won't like to do this in eliminator, right? And even Kohli opening, okay, fine. I mean, you want to lead the team from the front, that's fine. That's absolutely good decision according to me. But see, when you didn't do this all these things before, in the group stages, and suddenly you are coming into the playoff and you are not totally disturbing the rhythm of the 11. Okay, fine. Even if Aaron Finch wasn't playing, I can understand. You are opening the innings and it's fine. But you have inducted Aaron Finch into the 11, and he's opener for Australia, and you have pushing him into the middle order. I think they lost it there itself. They have pressed the panic button. Only I think only sensible, inclusion was Zampa. Other than that, I didn't see any kind of tactical decisions. It was just on panic.
And SRH, they bowled well.
Yeah.
And also, one more thing is the pitch was very difficult to play because
Mm-hmm.
we have seen two players scoring, that is AB de Villiers and Kane Williamson.
Mm-hmm.
And their standards. I mean, this exceptionally talented, you know, they're very solid with their technique. Only players of that caliber could actually survive those many balls, and all the other batsmen were suffering.
Yeah.
Hmm? But uh, but again, 130 on those kind of pitches would never be threatening.
No.
Though at one point of time, when Zampa and Chahal were bowling, though the
Mm.
net run rate went up to nine and a half, 9.5 per over, but still, SRH was still in kind of striking distance because 1-6 and 1-4 would completely change the complexity of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel the first innings was, their failure of not keeping a good total
Mm.
has really dented their chances.
Yeah, exactly. See, ultimately it all boils down to Virat and ABD firing for RCB. Even though they had pretty much balanced side this time around, they had Aaron Finch and all, but the dependence on their prime batsmen, that doesn't fade away. As a team, you need to take some responsibility. There will be days when your prime batsman won't score you runs. He will get out cheaply. Then when at that moment when you step up, when you up your game, then if you perform collectively, then only you can succeed in the tournament like IPL. That's what happened in Sunrise's camp yesterday, right? Warner was dismissed. There was no Saha. Goswami was dismissed early, but it was Kane Williamson who took the responsibility. So you need players like those who has to put their weight up, and they say yes, okay, fine. My prime batsman didn't perform. Okay, it's my turn. I will win the match for my team. So that attitude is missing in RCB, and that is hurting them.
Yeah, so and we'll talk about SRH bowling. Jason Holder, he is turning out to be a very good signing.
Yeah.
Every match he's at least picking up a couple of wickets,
Hmm.
and he picked up 3 wickets in this match.
Hmm.
And what do you say about that Yorker, which was bowled by Natarajan? You know
Yeah.
that bang on Yorker to AB de Villiers because he
Yes.
already has scored 50.
Yeah.
And because if ABD would have stayed there, I think the score would have gone at least 20 runs more.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
And a young rookie bowler,
Yeah.
who hasn't played for SRH for the last 2 seasons, he
Hmm.
comes up
Hmm.
here. And
Hmm.
there's this world's best batsman
Hmm. Hmm.
and bowling that ball. How is that feeling?
It
Being an
was,
Indian, seeing an
yeah.
Indian bowler.
It was really, I was kind of really excited to see that. See, you may be a fan of any team, you may be a fan of any player, but if you see, if as an Indian, I'm telling you, right, if you somebody can bowl a Yorker to a batsman like AB de Villiers, who was well set on 55 runs, and at that point of time you are pulling his middle stump like that. I mean, it's a sight to enjoy. It's like one of the finest Yorkers I have ever seen. Just we saw that a couple of days back, and Bumrah castling Dhawan. It's kind of
Yes,
similar
yes.
delivery. It was kind of a similar delivery which we saw. It kind of reminded me that Yorker which Mustafizur Rahman bowled to Andre Russell, if you remember that.
And
That brought
yes,
memories
yes.
of that kind of that match. So I mean, it was really, and Madarajan has been doing a heavy duty work. It's not easy. He's bowling 1 over in power play, and he's bowling in death. Especially against a team like
Yes.
RCB when ABD Villiers on strike. So he has to be groomed well, and he is definitely a good talent for India. And in future, I'm definitely seeing him playing T20 cricket. This kind of skill, you need this kind of skills to bowl in death. Fantastic.
Okay. So we'll talk about second innings. RCB started very well. I think we have spoken in our videos even before. Why Virat Kohli is not giving Siraj consistently in the opening overs.
Mm-hmm.
He played one match, I think against KKR, right?
KKR, KKR,
KKR, it's
KKR, KKR,
KKR. He
KKR.
bowled, yeah, he bowled brilliantly and he got those wickets.
Hmm.
And we have seen him again today.
Hmm.
The way he played, the way he started, he picked up a wicket. And I think there was a lot of pressure. And like you rightly said, Kane Williamson, I mean, I think he left it too much to the end,
Hmm.
personally, because I thought maybe he could have attacked in the 19th over itself.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
all the things said, I think they achieved the target. And also Jason Holder, I think he has given him the perfect foil. Both the players,
Hmm.
both of them are senior cricketers. Both of them are test captains for their respective countries. So
Hmm.
that's
Hmm.
huge. So that
Yeah.
shows both of them, both their quality.
Hmm.
And we are keeping this photo as our thumbnail is of
Yeah.
Jason Holden and Kane Williamson hugging. But if you actually see it on a video of it, on live,
Hmm.
it
Hmm.
was pure emotions.
Yeah. True.
Two people
Correct.
from two different countries, two international captains, two quality players, and two are very very calm. You don't see both these players reacting too much.
Hmm.
And that is what is cricket, and that is what is IPL. The
Yeah.
brand of IPL is about bringing all kinds of players closer
Hmm.
and giving us these kind of moments.
Really, they have put their hands up, especially when they trusted Kane Williamson. They had Johnny Bairstow at the top. They wanted Kane Williamson badly in the middle order, and when you are trusted with so much of confidence, and you got the opportunity to finish the match for your team, and that's what you will get back, right? A player like Kane Williamson is pure quality, and Jason Holder, we know, leading a team like West Indies is not easy. He's led them in test matches, so both have their own merit to play in this kind of a tournament, and both hugging like this, maybe you may be a fan of any team, you may be a fan of any player, but this is something different, something different.
Okay, okay. So that's it, guys. SRH has beaten RCB, and they're going to play Delhi Capitals in the qualifier too.
Mm.
So we are going to meet you guys in the next video.
Yeah.
Tata, bye bye.
Bye bye.